Good morning and thank you for joining our studio. This morning, we are having another breaking news. Unfortunately, always on the negative side, and we have no way of wishing all these things away. Mr. Fimon, thank you for being in the studio this morning.
Thank you.
Piro, how you doing?
It's a sad day.
Yes, it's a sad day. Certainly nobody should be doing fine in Nigeria. You know, hearing a news like this that over 100 students is kidnapped from St. Mary's Papiri Private Catholic Secondary School at Papiri in Agwara local government area of Niger State. Niger State is a neighboring state to Abuja, the FCT. As a matter of fact, among the states that contributed the land that's made up FCT. How close are these terrorists to everything and anything in Nigeria? Phil, let me start from you.
One is almost speechless, really.
Yeah.
Not just speechless, but profoundly sad. And more so because we have a government in place.
Yeah.
Sometimes, the beginning of this this era, I call it an era, there was this expression, ungoverned areas. And I kept telling everybody, there's nothing like an ungoverned area. Mm-hmm. If you go and build a house anywhere in this country, somebody will come and knock at your door and say, hey,
you have taken over my land.
You have taken my land.
Yes.
So that is just some kind of fallacy. These guys are having a free ride, and it has become a humongous enterprise. And everybody is jumping in. We don't even know anymore who the terrorists are.
Yeah.
Because almost everybody now can just sign up and become a terrorist.
Yeah.
And the saddest part is that we're using our kids as pawns. Mm-hmm. These are very fragile, vulnerable people that should be protected.
Yes.
By every means, by every power that government owns. And here we are. The news is that there was intelligence report, and the state government acted on that to some point, flagging up the schools that listen.
Yeah.
There's something going on, so nobody should go to school.
Yeah.
The question is, having done that, then what? I've expected that in security circles, if there is a threat, first you take precaution, mm-hmm. and then you watch out mm-hmm. to see, okay, where is this threat coming from, and how do we catch these guys? Mm-hmm. That is the normal step towards securing an area. And for God's sake, I know that if you kidnap one person, as a kidnapper, it's a difficult thing to handle. How on earth do you kidnap 100 people and you walk them from one location, which is not in the bush, it's in the town? Where are the police officers? Where are the intelligence people? Mm-hmm. Where are the soldiers? I mean, I'm just speechless.
All right, Peter, let me come to you. No, there is this saying that a stitch in time saves nine. I'm going to come to you with the two questions at the same time. But in Nigeria, it appeared that a stitch in time would have saved 1,000. You know, because it's actually more than 9. We've seen too much of it. We just lost a brigadier general, you know, the other day. You know, I'm not saying his life is worth that of 50 people, but we are talking about a brigadier general commanding over 4,000 troops. Nigeria should have nipped this thing in the bud. You see people like Gumi come to educate us how to manage these terrorists, rather than using the power he has over them to educate them how what they are doing is evil. They don't do that. Number 2, which I would want you to dwell on, has our security forces lost the power of attack? Why do we have to get intelligence, understand that the thing is going to happen, they will not sit back? We don't seem to make any effort to go after them, neutralize all their effort where they are seated. These bandits are people. I mean, without using the foul word, everything that happens to human happens to them. They go to toilet, they wee, they eat, they do all that. So they also have that moment where they are not attacking. So our security forces has lost the power to go after them.
I don't think it's issues our security forces. I was listening to U.S. Congress yesterday when a deliberation on Nigeria. The bottom point is that what I got from there, that Nigeria has lost the willpower to get these people. Remember, our president on the wall removed subsidy.
Yeah.
So it floated Naira.
Yeah.
What stuff president to declare state of emergency? That's first said. That's said day. You are aware of these situations. So what's up, team? We love the willpower. We do politics with people's life. What do we look about Nigeria? We talk about this election. If our commander-in-chief was sincere about this fight, it should have been his priority. You don't get investor to come to Nigeria that's had an unstable environment. Nobody invests in a stable environment. Shows how their priorities are. See, these things are one too many. Yesterday we heard something about in Buhari, very close to Abuja, a community there, Buhari, was attacked. We heard what happened in Kwara. As you mentioned earlier.
Are you saying Buhari very close to Abuja? Buhari is a local government in FCT, in Federal Capital Territory.
I mean, very close to government house. That's what I'm trying to say. So, what are we doing? Okay, let me go back to what happened which this state that lost 22 students. Kebbi. 24. The governor got a security report about this happening. He moved it to the Nigerian military. What did the Nigerian military do? They sending people to come and watch over the school for 24 hours. As you said earlier, there was no plan to neutralize the threats. Threat was still existing. You stay 24 hours and you abandon those people to their fate. Those kids to their fate. What on hell? What how can you explain this? That this thing has not been neutralized. You abandon them, you left for 30 minutes. Who is the commanding officer that authorized them to leave?
Okay, Phil, let me come to you again. You are a parent, and I know you are a parent. You know, we have a statement purportedly released by the government from the government quarters, either the SSG or whoever. You know, let me read from there. It says, this unfortunate incident comes despite prior intelligence reports obtained by the government indicating an increased threat level in parts of Niger North Senatorial District. In response to this credible security alerts, the state government had earlier issued a clear directive suspending all construction activities and ordering the temporary closure of all boarding schools within the affected zone as a precautionary measure. Regrettably, St. Mary's School proceeded to reopen and resume academic activities without notifying or seeking clearance from the state government, thereby exposing pupils and the staff to avoidable risk. As a parent whose child could be among these children, will you be shouting, calling God, or calling the federal government, or calling the state government, or calling the school authority?
I don't know where to start. But let me say this. Government is has different
levels.
tiers, right?
Yeah.
If you go to the area I live, as early as 6 a.m., these guys are on the street collecting money from Okada riders. So government is everywhere.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the big brother or something like that. A school defies government, opens 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and nobody is aware. Is that what you are saying? And you issue this kind of very beautiful press statement, and so I should congratulate you
Exonerate you.
and exonerate you. How? Are we thinking at all? Really, it bothers me because governance is about people. It's about the welfare of the people. Sometimes I just feel that those in government don't even care about anybody. Like you said, you came to the office. I'm talking about the president now.
Yeah.
For economic reasons, he declared state of emergency. And the
Subsidy is gone.
Subsidy is gone. Just like that. And then floated the Naira. Just like that.
We have a tax regime coming in by January.
Right.
If Nigerians allow it.
The question is, what is burning in the minds of the people right now? It's insecurity. My brother was kidnapped a year or so ago. You understand? Just close to my village. And eventually when the boys were seen, and I saw the pictures of these boys who are barely in their 20s. My brother is about 6 6 feet,
Yeah.
weigh maybe about 90 kg or something. He will pick one of those guys and flick them into the forest. Yet, we have government, we have governors, we have legislators who are going around with security men terrorizing people. And you have these small ragtag people just drawing circles around us and terrorizing us. We can't go out. Farmers can't go out. Students can't go out. What on earth are we doing as a government? That, as far as I'm concerned, that press release is just outright nonsense.
Surface
For me,
yeah.
can I come in small?
Yeah.
What is the primary target of Boko Haram? To end Western education.
Yeah.
So what is the government of Niger State doing? It's there into their plans. You are shutting down school without any plan to neutralize the threat. That's my concern. Okay, now you shut down school. What is the plan? What is the provision to help these people bridge the gap? First, when they write WAEC, I'm not going to for the school.
Yeah.
I want to show you the dynamics of maybe why the school might need to go open. Right. Are they going to use a session? For what time period? There was no cogent plan to neutralize this threat. Boko Haram does not want a Western education. And we are shutting down schools. What are they plan to neutralize the threat? That's my anger in this. So no matter what they try to do, the state government try to prevent, they are culpable. You have this intelligence report. What have you done to neutralize it? That's what Nigerians want to know. Not to shut down schools, shut down businesses. He said people shouldn't go on and construct. He said construction should stop. Business should stop in that area. What is your plan for them? If they don't do business, how will they fight for themselves?
Okay, when Trump released a tweet the last time, we had so many northern leaders, especially northern leaders, maybe a few voices from the south, came up with the doctrine of sovereignty, which we know. Everybody knows that. I don't want a white man being on the street and say, wind down your glass, can I see your paper? start policing our street. Nobody want that. Nobody in Nigeria want that. But those voices that rose up condemning the tweet that came from Trump, which actually said, fix your insecurity else. So it's conditional. Yeah. It's not saying we're just jumping in. Fix your insecurity. Why is that those voices, I didn't even see them condemn the death of Brigadier General Musa Oba. I didn't even hear them. I didn't see them condemn the abduction of 24 children in Kebbi State. I didn't see them condemn the security details that went to the school to protect the children, left after about 24 hours, 30 minutes just after their leaving, the bandits came. Who told them that the bandit is no longer of threat anymore? Why didn't they neutralize the threat? I didn't hear them condemn that. Certainly, this is going to slide. You are not going to hear them condemn it. But they talk about sovereignty. Do we really have the sovereignty where bandits can take 100 students? Those 100 students, they still they still go to toilet, they still say so. Everything happening to human beings is happening to this 100, and they were able to cut them, move them peacefully from wherever the school is. The school is not an isolated building at the thick of the forest. That school is within a village or town or somewhere, able to take these children away to a safe zone. So where is the sovereignty we are talking about?
We have sovereignty. It's a sovereignty of debt. Okay. There are times I find it difficult to deconstruct the mindset of certain people in the north, and I'm saying this with all sense of sincerity. He was just talking about a former minister calling these chaps, these rascals, they are part of family.
Brothers.
They are brothers. When somebody makes such a statement, you begin to wonder what's really going on in his head. Is it a religious thing? I don't think religious should make us idiots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The God who created us is a God of wisdom. Is a God of knowledge. And he embedded these things free of charge in every human being, irrespective of where you are in the world. So why do we think the way we think? I mean, why? When the threat comes, when death comes, death does not have a register to say, okay, you go this way, I don't think you can die, you go. No, it doesn't. It happens, it's just like when they say, when you throw something that hurts into a market, it hurts everybody. This insecurity is hurting not just at the places where they happen, it's hurting the entire country. I have a fear for traveling on the road.
Yes.
It's an elevated fear of traveling on the road. A neighbor was kidnapped in our own estate just a few months ago. So there's something about these leaders in the north, and I'm not afraid to say that.
Yeah.
That needs to change. How it is going to change, I don't know. That is where I am speechless.
All right, so let me come to
These
you.
people, they have names, they have address. And no, I'm coming. Let me share my story here.
Yeah.
Little story. They have names, they have addresses. They are well known. So a few years back, we had a job we needed to do in Niger State, and a job we needed to do in Niger State, and we had the meeting. I think in Transcorp. What offended me? That's why I don't take up job. What offended me is that a white man. We'll talk about some information. A white man was guaranteeing my stay in Nigeria, my safety. But like that, come with your team. Let's go to Niger State. I know these people. They will not attack you. I'll make sure that they don't come to where you stay. A white man, a white skinned man, guarantee my stay, my safety in my country. It was height of it. We talk about the job. It is wrong. We're talking about our own country. So these people, they have identity. They are known. I'm still shocked when Nigerian government had decided to have children with kids grow.
Let me come to Peter again. If you are to be a Siwaju at this point, I mean, this insecurity has gone beyond the level where the Minister of Information or Onanuga will come and tell us that insecurity is improving. Certainly, it is not improving. If you are a Siwaju at this time, what will you do?
Also, NSA has to go. He has overseen this for 2 years. He has to go. Because under his watch, after all the Nigerians has invested in him, in his office, it's still happening. He has to go. There has to be a complete change. Bring people that are willing to fight this battle. Some people still treat these people as if they are normal human beings. Some people, what is kinetics? Why go and negotiate with them?
All right, Phil, let me come to you.
Can I say something?
Okay, all right.
Asking the NSC to go, it won't solve anything. Why is that so? Because he has a boss. So what is the mandate of the boss?
Okay.
The first mandate of the boss is to provide security for Nigeria.
Primary.
So if he does not put fire under the table of the NSA will sit down and relax. That's just it.
I think I would agree with you the way you talked about the priority that on May 29, 2023, with the microphone, subsidy was gone. Insecurity could have as well been gone. So now, on the killing, for example, this is just one, the killing of Brigadier General Musa Oba, being ambushed at that level, commander of brigade, what do you think would happen to the morals of the soldiers who sincerely would want to fight this battle, irrespective of the purported infiltration?
Let me remind you of what happened during the Jonathan. Do you recall Jonathan saying that he had Boko Haram members within his administration? Something to that effect.
Yeah.
Which means that whatever is going on in government circle is related almost on a real-time basis to these guys. Right? So they know. They have the information. Don't forget too that when we're asking the Americans for help, one reason they were hesitating was because of how we handle information. They felt that there was some kind of compromise within the situation. Right.
Leakages.
And it is obvious. Now, why do we know that? Recall that at some point, I think it was United Arab Emirates that said they had a list of the people sponsoring Boko Haram. And I recall Malami, the former Attorney General, saying that, we are going to release that list.
I remember.
Where is that list? Till today. Now, could it be that, when they saw the list, like an SP list, my name is on it, this guy is on it, this guy, no, this is not a safe thing to do. So, when we yield to self-interest, then everybody's interest is compromised. That's where we are.
When we yield to self-interest, everybody's interest is compromised. I think we'll continue to monitor this story. We will update you. You know, the Niger State government say, effort to rescue them is on. We'll update you as we go on. Thank you for standing by.